Howdy, friend. Sam Houston here, hoping you're living in high cotton. And if you're lucky enough to be in Texas, I know you're most of the way there. Now enjoy your daily dose of Texas history and Texas pride.
Howdy, friend. Welcome back to the Feed Bandit podcast and this Texas History Roundup for July 30th. So in 1864, troopers commanded by Texas Brigadier General John S. "Rip" Ford occupied Brownsville, which had been taken by Union troops the previous November. Ford held Brownsville until May 1865, more than a month after General Robert E. Lee surrendered. In 1865, the diary of M.A. Sweetman, a Union soldier, records seeing the twin sisters in Market Square in Houston, which he identified from an attached presentation plaque. This is consistent with the report that Confederates led by Henry N. Graves buried the guns in August 1865 in Houston or Harrisburg to prevent their removal by Union forces. This is the last report of the famous twin sisters. In 1867, Governor James W. Throckmorton was removed from office by Major General Philip H. Sheridan. Throckmorton had come to Texas from Tennessee in 1841 and voted against secession but served on the Confederate side. He had been inaugurated governor in 1866 after presiding over the writing of a new Texas Constitution. However, it was a difficult period, and largely because he refused to support the 13th Amendment, he was removed. Elisha M. Peace then became governor. In 1880, the Battle of Tinaja de las Palmas, also called the Battle of Rocky Ridge near Sierra Blanca, was fought between Victorio's Apaches and U.S. cavalry under Colonel Benjamin H. Grierson. Victorio had been on a reservation in New Mexico, but had left with about 300 of his people and eluded the army for 2 years. Just a week after this battle, on August 6th, a more decisive battle at Rattlesnake Spring caused the Apaches to retreat into Mexico. A few months later, Mexican troops defeated Victorio and the Apaches at Tres Castillos. This largely ended Apache raids in Texas. In 1921, the first telephone dial exchange of the Southwestern Bell Telephone Company was installed in Dallas. In 1974, after 7 months of deliberation, the Texas Constitutional Convention closed, having failed by 3 votes, 118 for, 62 against, and 1 abstaining, to produce a document to submit to voters. In 1975, the legislature did approve a modified constitution with 8 amendments. The 8 amendments went before Texas voters on November 4th, 1975, in a special election, and were all defeated. I should go and do a little more research, find out what those amendments were all about. You can too. Okay, and that, my friend, is your Texas History Roundup for July 30th. Thank you for listening, and we will catch you on the next one. Take care.
Well, there you have it. If you like our podcast, check us out at feedbandit.com. There you'll find awesome Texas First outdoors gear and apparel. Your purchase helps support the Bandits and keeps this podcast on the air, fighting for you and for Texas. Remember, preserve the tradition, protect the legacy. Until next time.